Hey guys, in today's video I'm back up in that attic and I have a little chat about not being busy this time of year. How is that even possible? Stay tuned. Good morning guys, Seton HVAC. It is Wednesday, July 24th, 2024. So, I had somebody comment, it was overnight I think, while I was sleeping, that he said his workload was down 70% this year. Now, I don't know anything about this individual. I don't know how long he's been in business, what his area in HVAC is, but I find that really strange. I mean, if he's watching my channel, I'm thinking he probably does HVAC residential stuff. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't be that interested. I could be wrong. Maybe he does commercial stuff and he likes to watch residential stuff to learn. I don't know, but man, it's been hot everywhere. I mean, I pay attention to what the weather's like throughout the country. Now, I know it's not everywhere, you know, and like I'm sure Hawaii, you know, they're pretty much have the same temperatures every year. But as far as our lower 48 here, it's been hot pretty much in every region. So if that's, you know, and let me backtrack here. So that should not drive your business. You know, what should drive your business is repeat customers, referrals, etc. You shouldn't rely on the weather to keep yourself steady. Now, the weather can turn you from steady to complete mayhem, which it's done to me because, you know, normally I'm just steady Eddie, you know, one-man band. I don't really have to work every day, and that's the truth of the matter. Honestly, I'd like to do two good change outs a week and enjoy my family and build the business. Excuse me. But you know, this summer we had just an amazing stretch of 100-degree weather that you know, doesn't normally happen in July, and it's got me just going crazy, balls to the wall. So I don't understand how you know, maybe he's new, but he said he's down 70% to normal. So if there's a normal, there's you know, there's something to fall back on there as far as previous years. So I don't know. I just found that strange, especially this year. I understand if we had a cool summer or something, I get it, but you know, after a certain amount of time, you should have a customer base and a referral base that keeps you busy as you want to be. I have other small contractors in my area that I can give work to. If I'm slammed, you know, I can at least refer the customer to them. Maybe they're too slammed to handle it too, but you know, it's okay to turn work away if you have as much work as you feel like you need. You know, some months I'm tired. I'm not going to take on as much work. Some months I'm just raring to go. I have a feeling in August, you know, August I'm going to be busy, but I'm going to have some gaps, and that's going to be planned because this July is wearing me out. June wore me out. You know, we had some vacations and stuff, but you know, those wear you out too. I just need a day to stop and not do anything. You know, stare at the ceiling or something. So anyway, I just wanted to touch on that. So we're headed back out to this 3-zone Mitsubishi. I think what I'm going to do first off, I'm going to get this drain in for this concealed ducted unit, and then I'm going to get those last 2 lines flared. I'm going to get my vacuum pump going. I'm going to start working on the wiring. I'm going to get this thing set up so I can get it running, even without these flex runs hooked up. That'll kind of feel good up there, and then, you know, I can finish out the day by connecting those runs, and they can have their system up and running. And then depending on what time it is, you know, I've been working probably about 6 hours a day, which is fine out in the field because I have other stuff I have to do. after I get off work. As far as administrative stuff and putting these videos together takes me a while too. So that's the plan for today. I already told him I might have a half day tomorrow, so I might come back tomorrow and you know, do the line hide, seal up holes. I got to strap the line set in the crawl, things like that. So I think it's a good way to go about it. I'm not going to kill myself. It's getting smoky today. It's going to be warm again. Take it easy, enjoy life. I'll see ya out at the job. Okay guys, we're here. Got a bunch of PVC, so I'm not going to have to worry about having enough of that. I think what I'm going to do first thing, I also grab some more fittings, some caulking and stuff. I got my elbows and the flex that I need to finish up the ducting. I'm going to grab my flaring stuff. It's real smoky this morning. That's all smoke, that's not clouds. I'm going to grab all my flaring stuff and go flare that mom's room unit finally. See you over there. Alright, so we're back here to make that make that flare connection. Let's get doing. Alright, I got that other wall unit flared in. Wasn't too exciting. But I'm going to take this 1/2 inch here and flare it on, and then I have to adapt to my 3/8. It'll be fine. It's a short run. It's a 12K unit. 3/8 quarter will work just fine. I got my nitrogen flowing outside, and I'm going to brace the 1/2 onto the 3/8. So I'll show you the finished product. Okay guys, I got these flared in. I got my brace joint there. I'm going to go turn my nitro off. All my lines are connected now, so I'm going to go outside and pump it up. Let's cross our fingers. It was pretty tight getting these in there, but once I get this on pressure, I'm going to go do the condensate drains. Alright guys, switched it over from purge to pressure test. I got it at 300. I'm going to grab my soap bubble solution and spray everything down. I won't bore you with it. Let's hope she holds. I'm going to go work on the condensate for the concealed ducted now. I think I'm gonna have it come out right next to it. I think maybe I'll come over there and just have it come straight down there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to run it in the line hide, try to squeeze it through there. So let's get working on that once I get this soap bubble down. Alright, soap bubble test went well. I'm going to let that guy sit for another hour or so before I get my vacuum pump going. In the meantime, let's work on this drain. I got my spotter through there. You see where that comes out? That comes out in the corner in that attic. So I want to come over there because it lines right up. I can come down right next to that box and come all the way down to the ground here. Best way to do it, I think, than try to cram it in here and come down and do whatever. So we'll just go see where that spotter looks up in the attic and we'll drill it. Very nice. See that, guys? See it right there? That'll work perfect. So what I'll do is I'll come out with an elbow and I'm going to come across here and I'll just strap to these studs here all the way back to the unit. It'll be perfect. I'm going to go drill that hole. Okay guys, hole is drilled. Excuse me. A little change of plans though. I'm gonna stop right now. I might put the 90 in there with a piece and put my piece down here for now. But I really want to get this these 2 wall units going for them downstairs. So what I'm gonna do is let that hold a little bit longer. I'm gonna start working on the wiring. I'll get my vacuum pump set up. I'm gonna work on the wiring for outside and then for the 3 indoor units along with the wall thermostat for the concealed ducted. That way I can get this fired up ASAP. And I can keep working on drains and stuff while it's running. I just won't run this upstairs one because the drain, you know, won't be hooked up yet, but that's fine. At least we can get it going somewhat and then continue on with the loose ends and stuff and whatnot. Okay guys, got my electrical stuff here. So I got my wire strippers, my crimping tool for the eyelet connectors that I use on all the grounds, my Phillips screwdriver, obviously all the terminals are Phillips, and then my 1 connector for the concealed ducted, and there's my 3 eyelet connectors for the 3 grounds. This will take care of all the indoor units, and then I'll show you what I use for the outdoor. Let's get to wiring these up. Alright guys, I couldn't get a lot of footage of the wiring. It's kind of a lot of commotion in there. But this is the downstairs, the wall unit's right on the other side there. I'm going to string this through, and then I did the other one like I always do. S1, S2, S3 is black, white, red, and then, you know, use the eyelet connector for the ground. So I'll do the same thing here. I'm not going to bore you with it. And then once I get to where I'm out here, or actually up to the concealed ducted, I'll have some more footage for you. But let's get this strung and wired in. Okay guys, a little break from the electrical inside there. I got my pump going. Let's pull her down. I'm going to finish up the wiring. Should have this thing fired up before too long. It's kind of exciting. The upstairs ducting ain't done, but I can get these wall units going. That'd be awesome. Alright guys, we're back outside. I didn't get many shots of the wiring in there because the kids are playing in the playroom right there. But our VAC's looking good. You can see that 167 and dropping. Do a decay test here in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and start wiring 1, 2, 3. Well, B, C, D. And we'll go from there. Looking good. Get this thing fired up soon. Okay, I got that third SO cable over here, so I got all 3 here now. I got my 3 seal tight connectors, and I got my seal tight. Let's make these up. Same as the indoor. Black, white, red, and then an eyelet ground. Let's get doing it. Hey guys, just wanted to show you before I run my seal tight around my SO cables here. I cleaned up all my lines because I slip these when I'm flaring them so it's not in the way of my flaring block. So I put a couple wire ties on each run, clean it up, make it look nice. Okay, let's go do the electrical stuff. Okay guys, I got my first one landed down here. This is the electrician's one. This is the line voltage that was already done the other day. But I just want to note something. So when I run my seal tight like through into the crawl, or if I'm running it into the line height, general rule of thumb is about 6 inches. You know, but if you're in there, you're fine. As long as it's not exposed outside, you're okay. So just wanted to note that. Let's keep landing these wires. Okay guys, got the first one landed. So just like usual, S1 is black, S2 is white, S3 red. Always black, white, red. It matches the indoor. And then I got my eyelet connector on my ground. So if you watched my other video, I'm not using the A. So my lowest one is B, and then we're going to do C, and then we're going to do, where's D? B up here. So, yeah. Yeah, I got that right. So B, C, D. I'm not using those terminals there. Only a 3-zone on this 4-zone 36K. Okay, I got the other 2 landed, black, white, red ground. Let's see what our VAC's at. Looks like 150-ish. Let's do a decay test. Okay guys, it's been about 10 minutes and we're about 384. So I think we're good. Let's release the charge. Alright, she's running. Yep, I got the unit running. I'm going to go ahead and button this up. I'm going to get the drain strung outside and put the line cover on this so I'm out of this room for good. Always leave all the paperwork, the remote, mounting screws with the remote control mount if they want to use it. So yeah, let's button this up in here and then we'll head outside. Alright guys, I'm all finished up in here. I went ahead and took my Lysol wipes and cleaned everything up, made sure I didn't have a single fingerprint anywhere. I poured water on the coil, make sure my drain working good, draining out just fine. That's a wrap on this room. It's about 11:30 now. I'm going to go up and start and get those supplies tied in. Actually, I'm going to get that drain in for the concealed ducted, and then I'll get those lines tied in. They'll have some AC upstairs today because Dad is still upstairs for the week. So let's go get that done. Okay, guys, got everything I need. I got 2 pieces of pipe. This will get me all the way to the unit. My glue, cutters, 1 coupling, and 2 elbows, and then my clamps. And I'm going to bring my screw pouch in there. My 1-inch screws are already upstairs. I'm going to throw all this small stuff inside my little pouch, carry these up, make 1 trip back there, and get this drain in. Then I can tie those supplies in. This is starting to get me excited. Okay guys, getting ready to head back to do my drain stuff. I got all my goodies there and my drills right there. I went ahead and turned this thing on and programmed the thermostat. So what I did is I just stuck that filter my opening since the return's not connected yet. That way it'll blow some cold air on me while I'm back there. I'm liking it. All right, guys, I got it ran back all the way about to where my supply connections are here on the ducted unit. I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna connect this guy and just keep working my way back towards the unit. I won't have to come back here anymore. But that went quick. That was like 5 minutes. It's a pain in the butt though, because they're 24 on center joists. I should have got a plank and laid it back in there, but it is what it is. Got her in there. Let's connect this supply, and then we'll finish off the drain, and then we'll connect the other supply, and then work on the return. Get this thing ducted so these people have AC upstairs finally. They don't even have window shakers up here, so let's get this done. Okay, guys, I got that one supply in. I got my drain all the way done. This stuff just kind of temps, so it won't sweat overnight. I'm going to tape it and make it look nicer. Still have my return temp, but here's my other supply. I'm going to bring him up and over here so I still can access everything and tie him in. So let's do it. Oh, it's tight in there. Oh well. All right, guys, so they came home. What I did was I hooked up that other supply up there so both rooms have it. I'm just going to continue to draw. It's getting a little too tight and too hot up there, but I'm going to continue to have it draw from the attic space if I can think. It's real, my brain's fried, it's hot up there, and it's getting tighter by the minute with all the duct. But I'm going to leave just that filter on that return air opening, you know, it'll just drop in the attic. It's fine. It's cooling decently up there, better than they've had. I'm going to go ahead and clean up and get on out of here. You know, all my drain, so I got my drains and line cover, and then hooking up that return tomorrow, so I think that's reasonable. I can get her done and put a wrap on this one. I'll make sure I sweep up everything real good, do a final cleanup tomorrow, and take my Lysol wipes there, wipe everything down, get all my fingerprints off everything. So, and I'm going to take what garbage I can with me today, and yeah, let's do it, and I'll be back with you when I'm on the road. All right, guys, I rolled on out of there. I don't know if you can tell or not on the video, but man, it got real smoky this afternoon. Of course, right when I said that, the sun pops out, but yeah, it's still really warm, really smoky, and making me really miserable. So it's about 1:45. You know, I got on the road about 7, so that's about all I got in me when the conditions are like this. You know, I know some of you guys would say, well, why don't you just stay until it's done? I mean, then you don't have to go back. Like, it's not that far of a drive, and I gotta pace myself, because a lot of these times I finish these days like this, I do have some other stuff that I go do that I don't necessarily get on video. So it's not like this is the end of my day. I have many other things I still have to do. You know, I'm not gonna set my camera in front of my laptop and show you how I do my books and stuff. That'd be kind of boring, wouldn't it? But anyway, no, I got there. The 2 wall units are running. I got the supplies ducted on that concealed ducted. You know, I have the return just temped with the filters on the end of the return plenum, which is fine for one night. And you know, it's drawing attic air, but shoot, it's still putting out some pretty cold air into those rooms. And you know, they've never had it before up there, so he's bound to sleep different tonight. The dad, he's staying up there right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go back tomorrow and do the line high, do the drains, and I gotta tie that return in. That should finish out my day, finish out the job and finish out the day just fine. I'll get off like I normally do and not kill myself. Those days are over. I used to kill myself every day. The longest day I ever worked was, let's see, I started at 6 in the morning. We got done about 4 o'clock, and then the boss said, hey, we got a boiler system that needs to get replaced overnight at this restaurant. So we loaded up for it and got there. They actually closed early, closed the restaurant because they didn't have any hot water. We got there about 8, I think, and worked all the way till about 11 or 12 p.m. the next day. And, you know, I was young then. I was in my 20s, and I could handle that. But the days of me doing that are over. I don't think I could. I think I'd have to take a few days off if I did that. And, you know, I need to be there for my customers every day, even if it is for, you know, 6 hours, because I can still get done what needs to get done. I do advertise after-hours services, but it has to be an emergency. It can't be a, hey, my AC's out, I need you to come fix my AC. I don't do after-hours stuff for that. Now, in the wintertime, I will go out after hours if, you know, if it's a dangerous situation where somebody doesn't have heat, if they have health problems, if they're old, things of that nature. But I will not take time away from my personal time, you know, personal family time for something that's not an emergency, and I don't think anybody should. You know, a lot of these big companies do that because they're greedy, and they're like, well, we can get time and a half or double time or whatever it is, and, you know, more power to them. If that's how they want to run their business, then they can do it. But I'm not going out to fix somebody's AC at 9 o'clock at night because you know, they're used to having it. It's a luxury at that point. It's not a necessity. And, you know, people should take precautions for if their central system, forced air system, goes down. You know, keep yourself a couple space heaters. You know, if you're worried about pipes freezing, then, you know, maybe you should take those precautions so stuff like that can't happen. Now, I understand that everybody has the money to do that, or the means, or they're in a predicament, but, you know, that type of work is for other people, not for me. And you can call me whatever you want to call me, but you know, I'm 30 years in. I'm approaching my late 40s, and my body feels it all the time. So I don't need to make it any worse. I definitely don't need to make it any worse. You know, I don't want to work all this time and be doing all this hard work and then not be able to enjoy my retirement because I'm crippled or whatever it may be. So I'm a hard worker. I mean, you guys have seen my work. I work my ass off, and, you know, and it's a one man deal. I don't have somebody else to lift the other end of stuff. It's all me. And you know, the fact that I work that way allows me to you know, take breaks when I need to, and then if it's at the end of the day, so be it. So anyway, I'm rambling about that, but yeah, you know, this customer's happy. They have cooling for the first time ever, and I'm proud of that. And I think the solution I gave them is a good one. So that being said, I'll be back there tomorrow. Let me know in the comments what type of stuff you guys would like to see, if you like the flow of the videos, or if there's something you want me to change, want me to quit rambling, whatever it may be. But you know, I'm doing the best I can, one man and a cell phone. So until then, I'll talk to you tomorrow.